Part 2 with Abby. So you were discussing agents.
Yes. And what I mean, in looking for an agent, I feel that, I mean, I've been through 3 of them already, that I feel like what with you, you're more upfront. You don't kind of like sugarcoat things. Like, you don't make promises to people that you can't keep, you know, and um, you kind of tell it how it is. Like, if, you know, there, you see potential in a girl and there's just a few things that are off, like, you'll, not in a rude way, but you'll tell them exactly, maybe she, I like it. Some people think it's like you being rude, or, you know what I mean, but that's what, I'm always looking to improve myself, and with somebody that can tell me exactly how I can do that, or what I should do to change this, or, you know, I think has my best interest.
Now, most people don't realize this, that I was operating another agency, whereas where you first met me, and I was your agent then. And then from there, I took a year off, and then you chose to come back to me again.
Right.
So you had the opportunity to not have me as an agent because I was gone.
Right.
Why was it important for you to have me particularly as your agent? What is it that...
Well, because, I mean, we really, like, right when I got with the agent, you left right after that. But I initially sat down with you. You're the one that why I came into that office. And right off the bat, you know, I kind of went in just like openly, like, oh, let's do this. You know, it's something new. And I didn't really get to, like, you told me a few things, you know, and I liked that about you from the very beginning, is that you're just honest and you are very blunt with what you have to say, which I am too. So I like how, you know, that works for me. And with, you know, Mark, I felt like he, at the very beginning, like, was more pressured to, like, take that on because that's how you worked your agency and that's how you worked with the girls. And so at first it kind of was like, oh, I like this, and, you know, and I could feel he was, like, genuine in what he said. And then, like, the longer period of time, it just kind of, like, it didn't go anywhere. He didn't really care about my interest or, like, what I want to do. Like, when I came in and talked to him about, you know, how can I better myself, or, you know, what can I do to improve, you know, and he couldn't really give me feedback that I was looking for. And literally within, like, 2 minutes of me talking to you, you told me exactly, like, well, this is what we need to do. And that's how when I want an agent, that's what I want.
You think it's working?
Yes. Yes.
If you had to give a girl advice of things to do and not to do in this business, what would it be?
I mean, I don't know. Like, with me,
Like, I always gave one rule of advice, and I want to hear what your input is. My one rule of advice has always been, never do anything because of money. So when you're choosing to do it, it has to be of your own free will, and that you should never try anything on camera that you haven't tried at home.
I totally agree with that. 100%. Because, first of all, it's going to show in your video that you're not comfortable doing it. I don't even know why. If you're not, like, to me, like, everyone's trying to get me to do anal. They're pushing, like, oh, your ass is great, let's do anal. But I don't do it in my personal life, so there's no way that I'd be comfortable doing it on camera. And my facial expressions say everything about me. So I get that out of my... But I totally agree with that.
So you think it's when a talent's looking for an agent, one of the most important aspects is not being forced or being told extra things to add before your comfort zone and before you try it.
Right. Yeah.
Do you feel that you get that with me as an agent?
That you push things?
That I push things, or do you feel that I am open-minded to allowing you to make your own decisions and you do what you need to do and I stand by your side?
Exactly. I feel 100% supported by you. Like, and I don't feel that you're you know, on the phone like, hey, when are you going to do your first IR? Tomorrow? Like, no. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that, because it's, I mean, you feel like you need to be comfortable in the choices that you make, and you need to accept that, because when you do it on camera for the first time, and, you know, you might not be really happy with it, and I mean, that's not a good feeling at all.
Is there any advice you would give a girl, whether it's to come in or not to come in? If you said, okay, I had a choice, the girl's in front of you and she goes, I want to get into the business. Do you think you would talk to her and convince her to come in, even and if that's what she wants? Or do you think you would be more like, I think, open your eyes and see everything before you make that decision?
I mean, it's really not for me to say, but I would definitely tell her it's not all peachy and games and oh, we get our makeup done and we get photo shoots, because there's more behind the scenes, to it.